Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ogre Battle. Alright, this is a bit of a status update video. Everything has changed. About a month ago, my PlayStation 3, which is what I'm playing Ogre Battle on, decided to have its hard drive go crazy and lose all my saves. I had to reformat. It sucked. I had considered not completing this LP, but I thought about it, and considering how much I'd recorded ahead, I decided I could catch up, so I did. That also gave me an opportunity to manipulate the game a little bit more than I had, and also play better than I had, because when I started up the LP, it had been quite a while since I'd last played it, actually. So we're actually doing a lot better. It's been quite a while since I've used any tarot cards, in fact. I also gamed the system a bit so that every time that I visited a town, I'd always get a world card first, just through save and reload, which you guys don't want to see that. So let's take a quick look over our units. I've got 14 units. I've got a total of 92 characters. 2.9 million goth right now. We're doing pretty well. Taking a look. Oh, you know what? One of our characters, I think, can... oh, no, I already did that. We've got various items. I got enough money to buy a lot of healing items and just keep them stocked up and hanging around. Because I was using them a lot early on to make sure that I had a more balanced roster of units. I was trying to get everyone up leveled at about the same pace for quite a while, and using all of the secondary characters that early on in the other Let's Play, I ended up deleting a bunch of the starting units because I just wasn't using them. Whereas in this game, I did actually use almost all of them. I don't know that I've deleted any of them, in fact. A couple of things that I have picked up along the way. I've got 4 Eggs of Wonder. Not that I'm going to use them. I've got 1 Full Moon Stone. Summons forth a Were-Tiger. Now you have to have an empty slot, and Were-Tigers aren't actually all that good. So I have not used it. I've got a bunch of Joker Taros, Dinner Bells, couple dowsing rods, trade ticket. I did get one of these really early, built up a big stockpile of cash, and then used a bunch, bought a bunch, especially to boost up my luck stat, because I was really hoping to get 2 princess crowns. I have not, or dream crowns. I've only gotten 1, unfortunately, the one that you can easily get. So I'm a little bit disappointed by that, but we'll go over that momentarily. Persuasion spells, which I did actually use 2 of in Antonial. Various other items. I've gotten 3 termites, crazily enough. Not that I'm going to use them. They're kind of pointless, except for the one story mission. Moonbeams, Rays of Sunshine, bought a crystal ball. Got flame swords. Probably, I might sell those. Musashi Blade, which is decent. Might see about giving that to someone. Dwarven Sword, which I might sell because it's not that good. I got a Relic Sword. I just got that. I need to give it to someone. A Black Axe, which I just got. Need to give that to someone. Lightning Bow, not very good. Probably sell that. Hydra's Fangs, probably going to sell those. Black Charm, probably going to sell that. It's not that good. Dragon Ring, again, probably going to sell that. Black Armor, probably going to sell that. Death's Cape, might keep it around. I mean, physical and black defense is not bad. White, not that good, but I just need to find someone to give it to. Pretty much everyone that we're actively using has an item. Actually, I think all of them do. Same thing with the Royal Crown, just keeping it around in case I feel like I need it. Power Shield is one of the best armors in the game. Same with the Ogre Shield. Actually, the Ogre Shield probably is the best in the game. I got Fire Shields hanging around. I got these various story items. I have not gone back to Deneb and given her the Golden Bow. I haven't decided if I will or not. Probably won't. Got these items. I've got 2 Stones of Dragos. So I will probably use one. I've got 2 undead staves and 4 undead rings, so we can make 2 more liches, and then hope that I get some more undead staves. Pretty nice. I've got 3 blood spells hanging around. I did use one to make a vampire, so we'll take a look at him. I've got a spare rotten pumpkin, got a promotion, bunch of items to improve stats, which I will probably use at some point. Because I also have got trade tickets and a lot of money, which is what that's for. But let's go ahead and take a look at our roster of units. So, Elhaim, our Lord, level 18. Like I said, I used items to boost up her luck. I think I boosted up her intelligence, too. But she's also got an angel wing, which is a really good item. Level 18, we've got Riddell the Shaman, level 17. Dairon the Paladin, level 17. And Tamaros the Worm, who's too good to become a wyvern. But, I mean, looking at his strength, 214, is not that bad. It's not that bad. I don't know that I'd gain much by turning him into a wyvern. Lance's unit, he is a paladin. I've got Brockner the Paladin, a normal Paladin, and Ash the Paladin in this group as well, because I didn't know where else to put him. You can kind of see the difference between Ash and a regular Paladin, and a regular Paladin lands. Pretty nice. I believe, yeah, Mystic Mace, Kusanagi Blade, and Mystic Mace, these are all white weapons, so this unit can mow through undead. I've got Nigel the Mage and William the Mage. I luckily got them just at the right time to become mages, so I can turn them into liches if I want. But the good news is that I was able to get Warren to be a mage, which I was not able to do earlier. He's got a 201 intelligence. It's very nice. Also got Robinson to become a mage, the wizard that comes with him to be a mage, so I could turn him into a lich. Haven't decided one way or the other. And we can see what Warren looks like as a mage. And we'll take a look to see what he looks like as a sorcerer as well. Tia the Monk, Ronnie the Muse in that unit, because I didn't know where else to put her, to be honest. And Lion the Beastmaster. He is my only beast. I had a beast tamer earlier, but I couldn't do anything with him, so I turned him into something else. I can't remember what. So I'll probably use the Stone of Dragos on Lion. Let me actually take a quick look to see what it is required to become a Beastmaster. I need higher charisma and much higher alignment. Higher level 2, but that's not such a bad thing. Shouldn't matter, stats shouldn't matter for becoming a dragon tamer, so. But I think I might do that, and might try to make him a dragon master. Luckily, he's level 16, which is lower than most of the things that we're going to be fighting, so it shouldn't be too hard to get him up there. We'll see. Then we've got Aisha, once again, as a princess, and Saradin as a lich. I decided to keep them that way. They are pretty awesome. 215 intelligence for Saradin and 235 intelligence for Aisha. And they've got intelligence boosting items. And Eushis the Cherubim, who once she hits level 22 can become a Seraphim. Very nice. And then we've got Kevin and Newman, the Paladins, in the front row, who never really get a chance to do anything at all. Canopus's unit, he's not as highly aligned as he was in the previous game, and I haven't been able to get him up much higher. But, you know, what are you going to do? I've got Rhodia the Cherubim with him, Rodinia the Wyvern, and Gilbert has become a Paladin. And Norn is a monk, unfortunately, not a princess. If I do get another Dream Crown, I will make Norn into a princess. Mussolini, a wizard, who I have not been able to get him to have the right alignment to become a mage, so I'll probably swap him out for another mage, because we have some more. Valdo, the Doll Mage, who I've been trying to get to drop his alignment so that he becomes an enchanter, but it's not working out. And then Harry and Chips, the Paladins, in the front row. We do not have Rick the Samurai anymore. Instead, Sting has decided to join us. Yes, the British musical star who was in Dune has decided to join us. Throw his weight behind the revolution. Blackburn the Ninja Master, Leo the Monk, Rhaenys the Samurai Master, and Adam the Samurai Master have also joined in. Kingston, no more Charles. We have Kingston instead, who has become a devil. Got Leon the Phantom and Brown the Phantom, Bick the Wraith, and Onavin the Wraith. So this is what I was talking about being better about managing my charisma and alignment this time around, because I believe Charles was just completely screwed in charisma, and there's no way he was going to become a devil. So I did manage to get Kingston to be a devil, and also Emerson became a devil, our second imp character. And with him is Maggie the Cherubim and Shepherd the Cherubim, and in the front we've got Philip and Randus the Wraiths. I've got Violet the Shaman, which of course should be Violet, Retin the Muse and Lulu the Muse, and Leonard and Nigel the Paladins in the front row. And then I actually started with a witch this time around, which kind of surprised me, and kind of made me appreciate them a bit more. Her stun attacks were pretty good, and her intelligence, 199, is pretty awesome. So she is a witch. Got Leaf the Monk and Dadid the Wizard, whose alignment is just way too high for him to change. So I might pull him out, although that intelligence of 177 is kind of reason not to. It's pretty awesome. Got Ray the Knight, whose alignment is rock bottom, so I can't do much with him. Actually, could he become a beast tamer? No, of course not. I need 25 alignment. Crap. Well, I haven't been using him much, so there is always an opportunity. There is always a possibility that I will use him later, and I'll boost him up. But I guess we'll find out later. Pix the Eagle Man, who's in here just to make this a low sky unit. We've got Corinne the Shaman, with Zora the Muse and Tracy the Muse, and Led the Paladin and Mazaltan the Paladin, who, with the exception of Corinne, who was put in late, they were a powerhouse unit, and most of their stats have just plummeted. But they're at the max class, so it doesn't matter. They are a very good unit, very powerful unit. I have a lot of muses. It's pretty impressive. And then we've got Kiki, also a muse, with Anessa the Muse, and unfortunately Shibone the Valkyrie, who, again, I can't do much with, so I might pull her out and get rid of her at some point. Marco the Paladin and Brad the Paladin. And then, finally, Balius the Wizard, who, again, his charisma and alignment are just rock bottom. I can't do anything with. I can't get it higher, and that intelligence of 194 is just too good. I mean, he does like 100 points of damage against some things. It's just one thing, but it's still pretty nice. We've got Laurel the Halloween, Stefan the Monk, or it's odd for it to have a man's name for our monk there. Junk the Black Knight, and Martus the Black Knight. This is kind of an evil unit, except for Stefan. Well. And then in the reserves, we've got two Paladins, Donald and Valeros. We've got Eric the Enchanter. He's out because I was trying to get Valdo to become an Enchanter, and that was just not working out. We've got Dyson the Mage and Conan the Mage. I picked these up in Antonial. I used a Persuasion spell on a unit with 3 mages and 2 sylphs to pick up 2 mages and 2 sylphs, which we'll get to in a moment. Now, their intelligence scores are not very high, but that one magic is pretty nice, so I might swap them out for some of the other mages. Cosmos the Nixie, plus they're 15th level, so they have room to expand. I've got Huey the Lycanthrope, who is a werewolf, and Jose the Lycanthrope, who's also a werewolf, and Rizgo, who is a were-tiger. Fortunately, we can only see them in their fighter forms right now, and they get one sword attack. But you can see that Rizgo and Jose are level 16. In their... At night, werewolves will get 3 club attacks, and were-tigers get 2. They kind of compensate by having a higher strength, but it's not really worthwhile. The werewolf is a better class, I think. And this is one that I had early on and leveled up, so he's actually even better than Jose, despite being lower level. I will probably delete Jose. I'm not really going to use them, so I might just keep them around to have them. So, I don't know. Then we've got Keith the Vampire. Like I said, I picked up a bunch of those blood spells, so I did turn a knight into a vampire. Vampires are not that good. Life Suck isn't bad, but then you got to put them in the front row, and you don't want them to be a leader in that case. Charm is just misses too often to be good, and it just turns one unit against the others. It's not that useful. So I haven't really used them, and of course during the day they suck. These guys at least get some attack, one attack. Vampires, they just suck. We've got Panakia the Salamander, Erato the Gold Dragon. I picked up 2 zombie dragons, Elpinol and Telkinez in the last in Antaniel. We've got Zoc the Eagleman, who is hanging around in case I need to make a low sky unit. Vive the Cherubim and Amy the Cherubim, again, to make a low sky unit if necessary. And then we've got Kachua the Sylph and Jennifer the Sylph, which I just picked up. That magic missile on all is a pretty nice attack. I've got Proteus the Griffin, who's been hanging around forever, specifically to make a high sky unit, and I just haven't needed to. And then, of course, we've got Tristan, Debonair, and Slust and Fenrir, who I don't use any of them, and except for the specific battles that I needed to. No reason. They're too expensive. Other units are better, essentially. So that's the basic rundown of what our army is going to look like going forward. Overall, it's a lot more powerful, and it will get a lot more powerful once I make a couple more liches. I don't know that I'm going to put them into this unit, partly because, to be honest, everything that has met up with Aisha takes 1 Starlight, 1 magic attack, and is gone. It's dead. They don't survive that. They can't. The final bosses are... I do not anticipate any serious problems with these guys. I suppose I could toss in a mage just to be... a shaman just to have that bonus? I don't know. I don't see much point. This unit cannot be... Nothing can stand up to this unit so far. The only problem is, of course, damage being dealt to them. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens as we get further along. I think we are about 2/3 of the way through the game now, so there's still a fair bit left. Still have my fingers crossed on getting another Dream Crown, but if that doesn't happen, at least I will have lands and another guy become a Lich, so yeah, who knows. Anyway, that's about it. Amusingly enough, Aisha is a very expensive unit. Many of the others are about 10,000, many of the other ones that I use. Kingston, with the 2 Wraiths, 2 Phantoms, and being a Devil, is actually my cheapest unit, and it is one of the most powerful. Other than Aisha. Very little can stand against this unit. I equipped Beak and Onavin with rune axes so they can take out undead. The only thing that can harm them, really, is white creatures. So, and this unit has cherubims for taking out undead if necessary. It's pretty gross. Yeah. Anyway, we will see you in the next episode as we actually head into Fort Alamut. The 2 episodes that I recorded in Fort Alamut will probably go up at the very end as alternate continuity, because I don't want to put up 2 episodes of doing Fort Alamut and then 2 more episodes of doing the exact same thing in Fort Alamut. So, yeah. Anyway, feel free to leave feedback on what you think of the new units. I expect some people, I mean, a lot of people liked Rick, but I hope a lot of people will get excited about him being replaced by Sting. Can't go wrong with a major musical star, I suppose. Anyway, see you all in the next episode.